What's up, everybody, in this community gaming? Here we go. Artifact number 8 on your mini map. There it is. Alright, you're gonna come up to this door here. By the way, this is the level from hell.
Whoa.
Get
This door
ready.
is anything like the artifact. I'm in for
Stay
a
in your
treat.
car and just drive your car through all this. But it is not the funnest level I've experienced. By the way, thanks for tuning in. Trying to reach 100 subs. You're gonna want to take a right at this plant. 100 subs and I can name my channel and just fly off this thing. Just as much speed as you can. It's okay if you fall off, don't worry. There's a jump, you can just make the jump back up. Alright, no big deal. You can't die falling from the vehicle. The only thing that you can do to the vehicle actually is flood the engine. So you want to try and avoid driving into the ocean, driving into big pools of water. So you're just gonna follow the path, alright? Just stay on the path. It's pretty straightforward. This vehicle. This is where the vehicle really, this really tests your patience with the vehicle. And then you're gonna get some of these sharp turns. You can either, if you try to turn like that, chances are you won't make it. Like I just did. And then you're gonna back up and like fall down the cliff. So try and take the wide turn. Just try and go straight up like this and then take a wider turn. Alright. Okay, here we go. Gonna have to go down. Catch some speed here. And you can hit the shift key. If you hit the shift key like right when you get up, right before the ramp, you should be able to make it. Then hold the shift key again. Oh, oh, oh! You got it! Alright. Woo! Oh, oh, oh! Is this right? I don't remember. Yeah. So you gotta do this. Oh, I forgot to mention. You gotta do this between the hours of 12, or the door will only open between 12 and 2 a.m. Between midnight and 2 a.m. Alright, so just follow this path. You're gonna follow it to the left. Essentially you want to follow the body, the pools of water. I would try to avoid directly driving through the water. I think you can. I think it's shallow enough that it won't flood your engine. But to be quite honest, I didn't take the risk. So again, you gotta do this between midnight and 2 a.m. Open. There's turn. Oh jeez. So again, if you go straight up as far as you can, and then kind of turn, you should be able to make those in one try without having to back up. Just so paranoid. Again, you gotta be careful not to fall off the cliff. It's not a big deal at this point yet if you fall off the cliffs. It's just really annoying, and you have to go all the way back up again. So I advise taking your time, going slow. Heck, you might even want to save your game a few times. So here, we're gonna go straight up, and then kind of turn. There you go, see? It's slow, but it works. Alright, so here you really want to hug the right side. Just hugging the right side here. This is gonna be a tough video to timestamp. I'll call this the narrow cliff ledge. Alright, and you gotta be careful because the car might flip like that. Oh, I don't know what to do here. Can I climb up here? Oh no! And there you go. Fell off the cliff, not a big deal. Just slowly fall off if you can. Try and just slowly fall off. I don't know where I am now. This doesn't look familiar. Okay. So essentially just keep on trying to get up the cliff. That's right. That's I said it. This is the level from HELL. Oh man. Okay, we'll call this the narrow cliff area. This is almost like a ledge. And so, in theory, you could get out of your vehicle and just walk all this. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, it is so arduous. This will really test. I'll tell you what, if you keep playing the game after this, kudos to you. This almost, I mean, it's not that bad, but when, oh, no, get out of here. Do I have to go back down? Am I okay? Okay, I'm alright. Oh my goodness. It's just... yeah. Oh, it's not that difficult, it's just very annoying. And then if you drown your car, I mean then it's just... then it's just terrible. Gonna cross that bridge. Alright. So again, it's not like, I mean, you get the darkness, so it's a little confusing. But essentially, as long as you just keep on following the path, try not to backtrack, you're good. And you could fall off this, it won't even matter. I'm gonna ride down it just for fun. But I've fallen off of it. As long as you don't fall off off that cliff there. And I forget. Okay, no, I want to turn around here. So after you go down that big ramp, call that the big ramp. Call that the off ramp. So remember this. So when you get off the off ramp, you go backwards under the off ramp, or like next to the off ramp. And again, you don't want to fall off these cliffs, you know, because there's water down there, and you could just end up rolling into the water. And if you can do this in first person mode, then I think you should post a video. I could not, oh my goodness, I could not do this in first person mode. Okay, here we go. Now we're at the beach. So this is another tricky area. This is probably the trickiest area because if you fall into the water, you're done. You gotta reload your game. So again, just hugging. Oddly enough, the game does give you a little bit of latitude at this point. It's a little more forgiving. It's not gonna drown you right away. Oh, is it gonna knock me into the water? Oh, goodness. So again, this is just slow. Alright, now we're at the big beach again. Here you can catch a little speed. But again, you really just, for your sake, and for time's sake, just try and hug the left side as much as possible. And to be quite honest, I've only gone through this once. Since there's no real traps, you don't have to worry about dying. I was actually able to go through this without saving. It was annoying. It was very, very annoying. Oh, please. Okay, because that's right there. That turn right there, if you fall backwards very easily, you can just end up launching yourself into the water. Oh, and I probably should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video. Make sure you're stocked up on water and food. Well, water, actually you can get water. But food, make sure you got your food. I mean, that should just be, you know, kind of the standard for whenever you do any mission. Oh, come on, baby. Give me a little boost. There we go. Before you start any sight, just make sure you have full food and full water. Generally, you don't need it. This one is actually pretty useful. Okay, here we go. And watch out. You might be tempted to just fly down this, but your wheel might catch something and it will just launch you off the cliff into the water. Again, slow and steady is the name of the game here. Alright, that's the hardest part, in my opinion. Here we go. Now we're going to enter this forest area again. Just make sure you stay on the path. I don't even want to know what's off the path. I think you're okay. I mean, I think you're mostly walled in at this point. But who knows? If you get stuck, that's it, you know? So thankfully, hopefully you grab that poison. So you're gonna come to this wind structure, you're gonna follow this to the right, okay? Take the road to the right here. And you're gonna see, there you go. This little tent area. This little triangular, and again, this is what we did. 1, then we went down 2, that was that jump. Alright, here's that jump 2, and then we went down, and here we are. We're almost at 3. Which if you look at that hint right there, that's where we are, we're right here. Now you gotta go on foot. So hopefully you've charged up your camera, your flashlight. That'd be kind of cool actually if there was a camera in this. There's some beautiful sunsets in this, some beautiful scenes in this, I will say. So you're just gonna follow this path all the way until you get to the water. Alright, and hopefully you've got your materials for bandages. I mean, this is really one of those levels where, I don't know if I would call this a level, but this is one of those areas. Okay, so when you get to this cliff here, I mean, if you want, let's just jump off. Let's just have some fun here. There you go. You can just jump off, or you can, if you'd rather, you can climb down the side there. You're gonna have to climb back up that side. Here we go. It's gonna turn my flashlight. I guess I gotta leave it on. It's gonna try and save some batteries. I kind of explored under the water here. I didn't really see any gold. I'm not even sure you need any gold anymore. I don't know. So far, other than those first 2 artifacts, I've not melted any artifacts. They're actually really cool looking. So, and who knows, maybe there's a little thing for them later on. Let's see here. Oh, see, I'm getting cold already. So that's the other thing I did. I made sure I had the campfire, all the materials for the campfire, just in case. There we go. Jumping up there. Jump up here. So basically just gonna follow these rocks. Jump left. Okay. And when I'm jumping, I'm kind of like hugging the wall. Just following this path. Just jumping from one rock to the next. Try not to fall. There's certain parts where you'll fall into the water, and then there are certain parts where you fall on the ground. So you should be able to do this without falling, though, I think. If you take your time and just concentrate, slowly focus. Okay, here we go. Jump down here. Oop. Jump over this. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. Just gonna follow this to the left. Keep on going. Oh, goodness. Game freeze. Oh, good lord. And then jump here, and then once you're at these wooden planks, you're pretty safe. Okay, you're gonna go left here. I'm gonna crouch because I just don't want to slide off. It's my luck. Get this far and then just slide off and have to restart this video.
Okay. I've opened the door.
Alright, so now we've opened the trap
Where the heck is it?
to the sulfur geyser. And you gotta remember to turn on your flashlight. Let's grab that.
I
Nope,
can't
don't need
take
it.
this. The backpack's already
And
full
here you
to
want to
the
run
brim.
and jump off.
Go, girl.
Alright. Here we go, we jump back into the water, and then you're gonna go through this area again. This rock formation. You just want to go straight until you get to the edge of those rocks. You should be able to make it to the sulfur geyser without freezing. Oh, I'm gonna drink some water while I'm here. Thanks to Paul again with a tip. He met. Nope, this isn't right. Definitely not. If you go this way, so this is a good. If you gotta go up this thing again, go back. You went the wrong way. I've done that. I did that last time as well. So basically, yeah, go back through this rock formation. I guess we landed on the correct. I don't even know. Yeah, here we go. So essentially, we land here. So this is where we land. You land facing that way, where you want to turn around and go there. Alright. It's not a big deal if you end up going the other way. You just gotta go, you gotta do that whole jumping rock thing again. Okay, here we go. Now we're good. And if I can figure out how to annotate in YouTube, maybe I'll add a little annotation. Turn around! And I appreciate all the support. You know, I'm new to YouTube, in case you can't tell. I just started posting not very long ago. In May was my first video, I believe. I think it was May. And then I kind of got discouraged. And a friend of mine encouraged me, said, hey, you don't get discouraged, you know? It takes a little while. Gotta get used to it. Yeah, this is really hard to drive right now. So, thank you, Peter, for the words of encouragement. Okay, and you can take your vehicle all the way in. Just gonna go for it. Not all the way in, but about a quarter of the way in. Believe it or not, you can get up that. There you go. And if you want to get rid of, you know, this kind of weird view, all you gotta do is build a campfire. But personally, I would say if you can drive like this, just drive like this. Just take your time. It's not worth building the campfire. It takes so many materials to build the campfire. Okay, now this rock you cannot drive through. Gotta jump over there. In case you heard that little beep. When the game beeps at you, it means you're stuck. Or you're doing something wrong. Alright, let's use this. And you're just gonna follow this path. Until you hear that sulfur geyser. And then the artifact's gonna be up right there on the right. So just, there you go, you just walk, literally walk into the geyser. And then hold forward. And here we go.
You look heavy.
This does look heavy. This looks huge.
What's next? Undead Mine Warriors?
Don't forget to turn on your flashlight after the animation, or else you'll be sitting there in the dark for a little while. Alright, so now we're all heated up. Now we're sweating. But I prefer this to being cold. Just slid down. You can slide down that little area. Now we're walking back across. Now we can get back in our vehicle. Obviously we know better than to teleport out by now. Do not teleport out. Just gonna backtrack, just gonna go back down this path. Oh, almost lost the vehicle there. There we go. Oh, getting bounced around. But I will say it was actually cool. It was very intelligent the way he programmed that, because otherwise I could just see the vehicle getting stuck all the time. So the auto, I don't know how to say it, auto writing. Anyway, being able to auto unstick yourself, the vehicle just constantly always getting back on its feet. Although it's not very realistic, I think for the player's sanity's sake. Okay. Oh yeah, and then you just want to follow this path. Make sure you follow it to the right. You're gonna see these. You can drive through here. Except for the player's sanity. And then there's that cactus on your left. So you know you just follow this path. And here we go. That is it for site number 8. Oh man, and if you've made it this far in the game, kudos to you. You've got some determination. And thanks for watching, everybody. Trying to get those 100 subs. Don't discriminate, share the love. But most importantly, keep on gaming.